Hi YouTube, this is kwallace0307 with some viewer fan mail. I asked my friends to ask me some questions, and I'm about to answer them. I will leave links to their YouTubes because they have really good YouTubes, and I hope you enjoy this. This will be a series. At the end, I'll leave my contact if you want to ask me anything else. So hopefully this will be good enough to do as a series. Enjoy. The first viewer that asked me question is from Himik Roku. I'm so sorry I'm mispronouncing that. But he writes, "Dear Kevin, that's me." I hope you know what that was from. Okay, who is the best bald wrestler ever? Well, you could go so many different ways with this. If I had to name a top 5, I would put Stone Cold number 1, Hogan if you would count him being bald, Bill Goldberg number 3, but I'm not really impressed with Bill Goldberg. 4 would have to be Kurt Angle. 5 would have to go. I know I'm missing somebody, somebody big, but I'll just go with the Big Show because he's been kind of successful bald. I know I'm missing someone, so message me below who I'm missing. Okay, from the same person, what show did you grow up loving but doesn't hold up to when you're an adult? For me, well, there's only one answer for this. It has to be Simpsons, because some of my friends already know. I was a pretty big Simpsons fan when I was like in middle school and high school. I even had when my brother moved out, I turned his room into a all Simpsons room. But it doesn't hold up. Like, I watch it and it's just, Simpsons is just subpar right now. It seems like it's just on its last leg. It's desperate for laughs. It does stupid stuff like what Family Guy does. Sorry, Family Guy fans. It's just not funny anymore. I guess it's just because, like, I had that thing where my mother never let me watch it, but I would secretly watch it, and I got the thrill of watching it. I guess that kind of went away when I grew up. It's just not funny to me. Even the Treehouse of Horrors, which is pretty much a home run every year, seems dull and boring. The last Treehouse of Horror, the last one I've watched, was just god awful. I mean, they just seemed like they tried so hard to get you to laugh, and like it's just pressed. It just needs to end. I even hear Matt Groening's not even involved with it anymore, so they need to end Simpsons. So the TV show that's disappointed me now that I'm adult, that I liked when I was a kid, is definitely The Simpsons. Third question from the same person. What is the thing in the background? Well, let me look. That right there is a food chest locker, I guess. Stuff on top is mashed potatoes. In there is my kitchen, the wood paneling, I guess. Wall. Can't really see much else. There's a microwave over here. Microwave, special guest microwave. Thank you, Himiruku, for all your questions. Hope I answered it to your standards. Okay, the next viewer, Grok the Spock, asked, if you watch the movie Speed while on speed, will the bus go faster? Well, the answer is simple. No, it will not go fast. But if you're on speed, you'll be able to understand whatever the hell Keanu Reeves is saying. Hope that answer was great. Okay, next one. The next viewer is from 7030ECALLAWK, and he asks, why don't you curse on YouTube? Well, foul language has its place. It's just not funny. You're just yelling obscenities just for no reason. I mean, Jim Carrey is funny when he says, stop breaking the law, blank. It has its time and its place. I mean, if you overuse it, just like the South Park episode where stuff hit the fan, when something gets overused, overplayed, overdone, it just isn't funny. And yelling obscenities isn't funny. It's just annoying. I know Angry Video Game Nerd does it, and he can get away with it because it's showing his anger and stuff like that. But just saying the F word is just untasteful. It has no reason. I mean, it has to have a reason to be said, and hello YouTube. I have a written statement I have from my lawyers about the situation I was just in. I would like to apologize for using obscene language in a non-comedical way. It was unfair for me to say those words in an unfunny way, and it makes me look like Pauly Shore. I am sorry to have offended anybody except for Pauly Shore and Andy Dick. And I am sorry that I use those obscene language in a non-comedical way. I will never say any obscene language without having it a point or a comedical usage. Thank you from my lawyer, Mr. Steppenstone. Thank you. On to the next viewer fan mail. This one is from Bob Haynes, and he asks, have you ever been thrown out of a restaurant? And the answer to that is, no, I have not. I've been close several times, but I have never been physically thrown out of a restaurant. Next he asks, what is your favorite all-time video game? So hard to say because there's so many different picks, but the one I love playing and love played is Metal Gear Solid for the PlayStation. That was just a great game, and I'm not too particular to the 2-disc games because I think they're stupid. I just think this game is so fun. There's so much you can do. I mean, when I played it, all I wanted to do was play this game. I wanted to, like when I was in school, I wanted to be home playing the game, and I was like, don't do homework, play this game. And I was like, okay. So Metal Gear Solid for the PlayStation 1. Yeah, I'm old. Okay. His next question is, what would your last meal be, and what three guests, living or dead, would you want to be there? The last meal I would want, I know everyone knows this who knows me. They know that my favorite dishes are Italian, but my favorite Italian dish is risotto, which is a rice dish. It's creamy. It's very hard to make. Well, it's not hard to make. It's hard to manage because you have to continuously stir it, and it's kind of a time. Um, it's time consuming. But the three people I would have there, without a doubt, is my dad, because I love my dad and I get along with him so well, and he's such a nice person. Yeah, don't really, and he has a sense of humor, probably on the borderline of me. That's probably why I'm so funny sometimes. The second person, without a doubt, would be my brother. I haven't seen him in such a long time. We mesh so well because we're brothers. Even like a long time ago, I think this was like when he was like 10 or something, we used to switch classes because we would get mistaken as twins. I don't know why. I guess we look a little bit alike, except for we're 2 years apart. But I guess we got that teen thing going. Like, we have the same likes, the same dislikes. So I guess we're twin-like, I guess you would say. Not exactly twins. And the third person I would have there is John Lennon. John Lennon because I picked John Lennon because I just want to pick his brain because he wrote so many peaceful songs, and it'd be nice to see what he was thinking at the time, if he was like high on acid or something, or what. I don't think his solo career was appreciated enough when he was around. Like, his Beatles career was like appreciated enough, but like his solo stuff, like Give Peace a Chance, I mean, those are some deep thoughts. Like, that had to been thought of a long time. He wasn't appreciated enough. He was almost kicked out of the United States for his beliefs. So I would just want to know what he was thinking, and yeah, just that recap, because this was a long one. I would have risotto, a preferably chicken risotto. I would have my dad, his name is Charles. I would have my brother, his name is Derek, and I would have John Lennon at my last dinner, if I had a choice. Get working on that. Next, he asks, if you could be on any cartoon show or TV show, which would it be? That's a very easy question. I would be on South Park, no doubt, because I love South Park. I don't even care if they would kill me off in the first minute. Therefore, I could say I was on South Park and they killed me off. So, and they drew me. So they took the time to draw me out in construction paper first, because that's how they do it. And then they scan me into their computer, and hopefully I would do my own voice acting. But even if I had voice, or if they just kill me off just to kill me off, that would be perfectly fine. I love South Park, and I don't see it, like, they've had some horrible episodes, but at the same time they have really great episodes in the same season. Like, this past season, I think, was the worst season they've ever had, but I mean, it's better than the Simpsons right now. So I mean, and I don't see Matt and Trey Parker slowing down, even though they have a pretty successful play on the going on, so they have a lot on their plate, so I don't see them slowing down, because they just signed a new contract with Comedy Central. But long story short, I would pick South Park to be, if I could be on any cartoon or TV show. His next question was a two-part question, so I'll do the first part first. If you were a wrestler, what gimmick would you have? Of course, I would be a villain. I'd be a heel, because I think that's a lot better. I think you can show your comedic chops, and I have comedic chops. I think they're marinating in the fridge right now. Actually, on the game that my old roommate at Job Corps, I went to Job Corps. He had a create a wrestler, and I basically created Jason Voorhees, so I would have like something dark to that mention, and I would be like, this is what I did for the create a wrestler. I formed an alliance with CM Punk and Edge, and formed the Straight Edge, because they were still there at the time. I think it was WWE 11. Straight Edge. That should have been an alliance. I don't know why it wasn't, but I just would be a dark. My gimmick would be dark, and kind of like Jason Voorhees. Because I always wear that Punisher jacket, but anyways, yeah, that would be my gimmick. The second part of the question was, if you were a superhero, what superpower would you have? I have to answer this honestly. I would not be a superhero, because I think it's more fun to be the supervillain. And if I had a power, oh god, I don't know, I guess I would go with reading minds, I guess, because I guess that would make a villain's life easier, because you would know what the superhero is thinking, and you would be able to stop what he's doing, stop his plan to stop you. You would be pretty powerful if you could read minds. So yes, whatever reading minds is called, whatever like X-Men thing that's called. Okay, I just messed that up. Reading minds. Yep. Thanks. Alright, YouTube, that's all my viewer fan mail that I got for this round. Hopefully this gains a lot of popularity, and there's a part 2. Stay tuned for that. I'm gonna leave my contact info. If you want to ask me any questions, you can ask it, and I'll answer it. Thank you to the people that ask me questions. Thank you, and I hope you have a nice day. Also, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Comment if you didn't like what I said, or agree with what I said. So, again, have a nice day.